Cowboys vs Commanders on Christmas Day. What we learned from Dallas 30-23 win, and Dallas goes full throttle over Washington. The Cowboys, by the way, weren't playing nice on Christmas Day against their storied rival, scoring touchdowns on their first three positions while converting 4 first downs in the process to build an early lead that saw Dallas come on first down short 17 of matching Washington's total plays, 18 in the first half. What happened? By the way, Dak Prescott leads the efficient charge, connecting with Jake Ferguson, and for the game's opening score before finding KaVontae and Turpin for an 86-yard TD pump midway and through the second quarter. Dallas, by the way, throttled down in the second half, but was forced with a big first down and midway through the final frame with a 7-point lead. And Prescott, by the way, found Jalen and Tolbert to make it 5-5. 5 of 5, by the way, on fourth down for Dallas on the day. And which helped make it a two-score, by the way, two-score games after Brandon Aubrey field goal, and Prescott, who finished, by the way, 19 of 37, passing for 307 yards and 2 TDs, was sacked, by the way, 6 times on the day, but helped ice the game with a clutch 21-yard strike to George Pickens on the final possession. And a few days, by the way, a few plays later, Prescott would move the chance for a final time with a quarterback sneak that made it 6-4-6 on fourth down for the Cowboys. And Thursdays. What happened on Thursdays? Thursdays, by the way, when ended a 3-game schedule for the Cowboys, who were eliminated from playoff contention last week. And Johnson, by the way, leans on Debo in return as a starter and making his first start since the 2021 season. And Josh Johnson, by the way, accounted for himself well and keeping the injury riddled and Commanders afloat, by the way, despite falling into an early deficit. And Debo also, by the way, Debo Samuel provided a spark with a 41-yard catch and 29-yard run. But it was Zachary Korosekny and Merrick, by the way, who got Washington back into the game with a 72-yard TD run in the third quarter that accounted for most of his 105 total yards on the ground. And Johnson, by the way, completed 15 of 23 passes for 198 yards with no touchdowns on interceptions. Thank you so much. Have a nice time and great day. Thank you.